It was good to see our morning round of rain move out because it left some of you soaked once again after we dealt with so much rain for what seems like over the past several days. Fortunately, though, so far this was the only round of substantial rainfall that we picked up on today. Mother Nature kind enough to at least give us some more of a break in the action underneath generally mostly cloudy skies this afternoon. But the rain this morning, northern counties north of 44 didn't see much, maybe a quarter to half an inch at most, but this was the big bullseye that panned out. These areas picking up 1 to 3 inches of rain, so that no doubt falling on top of saturated ground still has led to an aerial flood warning for southeastern Lawrence and northern Berry County up until about the 8 o'clock hour this evening. Some of the creeks and some of the rivers and maybe some low-lying areas still might have a little too much water, but with this break in the action, those waters should start to recede to more safe levels while we keep things mostly cloudy across the entire region. Most of the area is dry now, but if we zoom in to southwestern Missouri, if I can do that, well, doesn't want to cooperate the radar, but maybe a few showers around Mount Vernon, Pierce City, and Aurora, but those are moving east towards Springfield. So most of us are dry and seeing some peaks of the sun underneath our cloudy skies up top. 63 in Joplin with a northeast breeze at 10, and the humidity, that's still pretty high at 84%. Temperatures were quite interesting to see unfold from this morning start in the upper 50s. If you are stuck underneath the stubborn cloud cover, the best we could do this afternoon were lower to middle 60s. If you saw peaks of the sun, though, we had 73 at Chanute at the 2 o'clock hour. We're still at that number. 75 in Yates Center, jumped to 65 in Lamar, and 61 in the Osho. So a big contrast in temperatures, but everyone's going to drop back through the 60s and eventually down to about 57 for overnight lows. Let me take you back to the maps. The wider view showing not a lot happening on top of the region now, but our morning round of rain working into the Tennessee and Ohio River Valley. Our frontal system well to the south, that's going to keep any good, strong, or severe storm chances away from us. But it's this upper low once again, even though it's working through the state of Kansas now. This, as long as it's still around, it's going to keep us mostly cloudy as we go through the rest of the evening, with again maybe a few random showers closer to Springfield and moving east. Most of us are dry during the late night, but by the time we hit sunrise, maybe a few showers trying to pop up again before we try and see maybe a few more scattered showers or storms. But in general, we'll start the day mostly cloudy and hopefully with some peaks of afternoon sun. We'll do better with temperatures. 57 in the morning, 68 by noon. We'll shoot for afternoon highs around 74. Looking pretty okay for our Thursday morning, generally dry, lows back in the upper 50s, and then looking good for Thursday. Mainly a dry day with highs back in the upper 70s as that storm system finally gets the hint and clears out. We'll keep quiet for Friday and warm, then this upper low being grabbed by the jet on Saturday through the upcoming weekend. That is what's going to bring those rain chances back on the upswing once again. 74 tomorrow. Let's go 78 for Thursday and 81 Friday. Both days, maybe a random shower, but primarily good days to dry out. But even though the rain chances pick back up into early next week, Dow, temperatures, thankfully, staying warm.
That's good. I know that in a month or so we're going to be complaining about the lack of rain, but goodness gracious, too much right now.
I know. We're thankful for a dry Thursday and Friday ahead of us.
You bet. Thanks, Nick.